Hello everybody, Crypto Corner here. Today we are discussing XRP news and technical analysis. Let's look at this article. Ripple. Lore expects SEC case to end any day as soon as the end of this month. So, XRP to explode if Ripple wins, obviously, right? So basically, this is not just any lore; it's Ripple's lore. So it's like Stuart Alberati, who is the chief legal officer at Ripple. He basically stated that this case can end as soon as the end of March. So like in 3 weeks, So the lawsuit obviously started 2020, and now it is coming to an end, guys. So it is highly probable that we will have some kind of resolution this month. March 31st, basically, is the deadline. Okay, and another interesting fact is if you don't know, David Schwartz, who is the CTO of Ripple, earlier last week he changed his Twitter background to this. When a scrappy financial startup takes on a web of corruption betrayal to bring instant payments to the masses, they learn that the cost of disrupting the status quo is higher than they could ever have imagined, forcing them to decide between their vision and their survival. What this basically means that Ripple might get green light and leave any crypto behind. The situation right now, like even Binance is getting sued and stuff, and Ripple might get some kind of clarity for XRP, which will obviously cause the price to explode. Another interesting thing, I want to mention Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, gave an interesting interview. Okay, he gave an interview to Bloomberg, and the interesting thing is he gave interview for Bloomberg. Last time he gave it, it was about 4 years ago. So 4 or 5 years ago. It's a long time. Let me show you. Yeah, this. So this interview was basically on March of 2018. It was the time when XRP was basically exploding. So it's an interesting thing to mention. Okay, let's compare a macro. Let's go technical right now. Okay, so if I go micro on 4-hour chart here, we can see that this is basically a 5-wave impulse to the upside, and right now we're in a correction. Yeah, okay, so this correction might be actually over. Yeah, so or we might come down to 0.382 one more time and then go up. Okay, because wave 2 in 5-wave impulse to the upside usually comes to 382. Okay, which is actually the 0.618 golden Fibonacci ratio. Okay, yeah, and if I go, let's look at a macro picture, right? We're on brink of this lawsuit resolution. We'll have to get some kind of resolution, right? Let's look at the macro picture here. So yeah, if I just draw these two trend lines, you can see that we are obviously, right? We're obviously on the verge of a massive decision, right? This can be to the downside, it can be to the upside. And basically, ultimately, the case will determine this, right? Okay, let's look at MACD. MACD is right now on the daily. It wants to turn bullish. Okay, it wants to turn bullish right now. So that's pretty interesting, right? We are on the verge of a massive decision. For me, actually, this looks like this, because if you look at the price action for the last about half year, it is very boring. It's like very kind of sideways price action, and the same happened in 2017. Okay, it was like a year of sideways price action, and in the end it's like a depression, you know, people are like, you know, selling, I guess, and then boom, it explodes. The same thing I think is going to happen here, and even if you look at the trend lines, they are like ending in the end of March basically. So yeah, there is definitely something going to pop here. Okay, that's my update. If you want to trade XRP or any other currency, my link for the best exchange in the game, Binance, is in the description. Yes, subscribe to this channel, join the army soldier, and I'll be back.